Hey, let's go. Ha ha. Happy Friday, friends. What is going on? I am JJR, the part-time gamer. Shoutouts to you, Kelly. Shoutouts to you, Mina. I see you, friends. Happy Friday. What is up, y'all? How we doing today? I hope everyone is finding space to relax, to refresh, to renew, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here with me. And you know, we're just gonna go from there. It has been a crazy past couple of days, and I didn't stream yesterday. I missed Bowtie Thursday with y'all, so I apologize. Thank y'all for understanding. I shared a little bit on Discord and Twitter, and there was some news shared. And you know, I invite you, please, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to reach out. Go from there. Spicy, hello, friend. Hi. Happy Friday, and hopefully we'll take it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, or any of the mods or anyone else. We do have the support channel, and again, I think it's important to hold space and make sure people feel comfortable that there's a space to hold these kinds of conversations, and hopefully people feel comfortable, speak truth to their power, and to kind of move forward from there in that regard. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you again. Oh my gosh. You know, you ever get this feeling like, so my phone is always like, it's always on some shit, because I am not a popular person at all. I am not a popular person at all. And yet, when like stream starts, all of a sudden it's just like 30 notifications. Jesus Christ. It's like 30 notifications and shit, and it's like so frustrating. Oh, Kelly! Spicy! Friends! Spicy's gonna go camping. She's gonna have so much fun, but we're not gonna be able to play with her. I'm super sad. Yas! Hell yeah, we gonna game? Hell yeah! Get my life together, y'all. But y'all, we are gonna be doing music and Moscato, because it has been a stressful week. It has been a crazy week. I'm gonna send you so many pics of fire. Yo, Spicy, please. And I'm just gonna be sloppy. Cheers. Oh my god. That's delicious, honestly. Yeah, it's super light, and the taste, here's the thing, it's just like a simple Moscato. It's nothing crazy. It is delightfully redneck. Like, that's the only thing that's like the best way I could describe it. It's delightfully redneck. I'll also send pics of my mimosas, which are 99% champagne and the splash of OJ. Yes! Yo, let me tell y'all. So I went on a religious pilgrimage to Brazil with a church group a few years back. And this is when I was still like, okay, well, you know, questioning my faith, and there was a bunch of things, right? There was a bunch of questions that I was hoping to get clarification on. Yeah, aside from the church thing. You know what's funny? I think the same exact fucking thing. But anyway, so we got one of the things we're doing is we do pilgrimage to the Copacabana beach. We go from there. Comrade lady, hello comrade. Comrade, I want you to know you are on Silent Shadow account. FYI. Jay is banned because church. Yo, streamer gets timed out on his own channel. Sheesh. Oh, you incognito? Oh, you being low key, baby. I see you. All right, y'all. I'm just gonna. I'm in timeout. I'm sorry. But anyway, so we got to the beach. Is timeout better with wine? Timeout corner is not drinking corner. I don't want to talk about it, y'all. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you talk about. Sheesh. We're not taking. I'm just gonna try and finish the whole bottle actually, cause it's not a lot. And it tastes really good. And frankly, like, I know I could have finished. Like, I finished the bottle of this off stream one day, and I was just like, oh my god, this is delicious. It's like fucking soda, y'all. And I don't even like soda, but I just like. That's the only thing I can equate it to, I guess, because I typically do not like carbonated drinks. But because like it makes me really gassy and burpy. I ain't about that life, y'all. I'm trying to be smooth, you know what I'm saying? But anyway. Yeah, but anyway, we went to Loganberry wine here in Buffalo. Yo, that sounds mad good. Yo, that sounds delicious, lady. Real talk. That sounds mad delicious, homie. I am with it. Okay, I'm with it. But anyway, my story. I'm so sorry. So we're in Brazil, and I'm with a couple of buddies, and we're like, yo, so let's just like get some drinks. Let's chill, you know? And so we walk over to this bartender. We walk like a mile down this beach, and this beach is just packed with people. Cause you know, it's like everyone else. It's like a World Youth Day. You know what I'm saying? So we go there. We go over to this little hut where this bartender's working. We're like, yeah, let's get what did we get? A tequila sunrise. And so tequila sunrise is tequila, grenadine, and orange juice, right? Dead ass. So the glass was like this big, and the guy put this much was actual tequila, that much was orange juice, and then he put in like a dash of grenadine. And literally, I got so fucked up off one drink. I didn't even, you know what? I didn't even finish my drink, y'all. That's how fucked up I got. Like, I drank half of it, and I was fucking gone. Because here's the thing, right? Like, first off, I was dehydrated. Second off, I am, what's the clinical term? I am a fucking lightweight. I do not hold my liquor. I don't hold my liquor. I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, I take it easy. You know what I'm saying? I stay in my lane. I know who I'm about. You know, I don't swerve left or right. I stay. That's what it is. So, but yeah, no, that's my story. Anyway, and the rest of the trip was okay. You know, there was like some moments of existential crisis, like. When you try to like perceive your identity based on faith in the deity that you may or may not have believed in from jump, based on personal traumas and experiences, you know, some shit could get fucked up. I'm just saying, real motherfucking talk. Hey, but it is what it is. Thank you for allowing me to share and hold space for that. But how y'all doing today? Happy Friday. I know Spicy's going camping. And so looking forward to that for you, friend. I really want to see as many pictures of fire and mimosas too, please. I humbly request that. Kelly, I hope you're doing well. Lady, you as well, friends. All right, Mina, you're lurking, and I see you, and I appreciate you. Much, much love, my friend. Shout outs to you. All right, and to everyone else that's lurking, chilling, vibing. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for clocking in with me. I appreciate it. Mina using that lurk emote. I see you, homie. I see you, baby. I want to take her kitten, but she's not vaxxed. Yeah. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, it'd be cool if you could, but you know, it's more important that she stays safe. So I appreciate you making that distinction and going from there, friend. Spicy's so considerate. Mad love, yo. Mad love to that. Spicy stays the homie on everything. On everything, yo. Anyway, friends, what we are doing today, like I said earlier, we're doing some Moscato and music and Moscato. Yo, Kel, what is up, my man? Thank you for the tab up. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great stream. I appreciate you. Much, much love. Did you just put that on everything? When do I not? Ah! Hey, yo. Thank you for the shout outs. Thank you for the shout outs, Spicy. Appreciate you. Yeah, yo. My man Kill. Yeah, my man Kill did the he got affiliate just recently. And shout outs to him, y'all. Much, much love to you, friend. And Mina with her badges. Mina with the Toby badges. Yo. Everyone's on the come up, yo. Much love, more shout outs to y'all. I'm just so happy to see people that I consider good colleagues and good friends in this community continuing to advance and move upwards and hopefully be a step closer to their goals. Whatever that is, right? Whether it's to fully monetize, whether it's just to do something on the side for kicks and giggles. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everyone has a different thing, and I just hope that y'all. I just want to hold space and hold space for that, and just say how much I appreciate y'all. Thank you. As part of my plan to get. It's part of my plan to get Jay to play with me. Nah, lady, I don't know what you're talking about. What? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see nothing. But anyway, so friends, here's what we're gonna be doing. I asked someone earlier for a song idea, and this person gave me a really great song idea. Appreciate it. I love it. And it's something that I was talking about on stream during Mental Health Monday, and Jay Banhammer. Lady's like, yo, he been flaking. Sheesh. Oh my God. Oh my. She gonna hit me with the hammer now. Oh boy. Come on, Spicy, yo. We just started, man. We ain't gotta take it there. Y'all. Alright, we ain't gotta take it there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. And now since you redeemed the sing mode, I guess now this is what we do. Cali redeemed hydrate. Do you want me to drink water or wine? What's it to you? I will start with both if that's okay. Tastes like spring, like a fresh bouquet. Now I got some water, put my things in order, then maybe start a song today. And now I have to acknowledge that doing this might be hard. And now I must acknowledge that sometimes you hold the cards. And I know I'm trying to write a song, I'm screwed. 'Cause my train of thought is messed up too. And I just hope to run out time until the singing mode's done. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Oh, sheesh. So I took like so I think one of the main things has been so I'd like to share kind of what I do, right? Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. So here's kind of like my process for when I'm writing music or anything, right? I start with, it's funny because like typically, right? For some people, they'll start with like, okay, well, what is the premise, right? And so up here, like I kind of write down like, okay, well, here's some kind of ideas I like to do, okay, because part of the idea of the song is born family versus found family. And we actually talked about this on Monday when we were talking about in our mental health Mondays about the first two things you should do when you feel like you may be dealing with mental health issues. And again, just to recap, the first one is speak to a licensed medical mental health professional, right? That's the very first thing. And then the second thing is make sure you are connecting with people in your support system. And what is your support system, right? It's people that you can speak to about people you feel comfortable speaking to, and friends that it's friends and trusted people that you know will hold space to support you and help you stay accountable to your recovery. And again, shout outs to Spicy and Kelly and everyone that was able to join us for that. Thank you. That was very nice of you, and much love. And so one thing I do, and I'm not gonna do this for the whole stream. We may be shifting at some point because I do want to because I want to acknowledge like it can get kind of repetitive. It can get very repetitive. I know that for me myself. And one of the biggest things is I take the instrumental, right? I have an instrumental I have in mind. And I will play. And this instrumental is just something that I will play for like an hour straight. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the kind of person where I just enjoy listening to cool shit. And to me, if it's cool shit, like I'll fucks with it, right? Oh my gosh. My remote fell. My remote. Cause we gotta set the mood, y'all. Let's go. Ha! Hey. But anyway. And so, here's what I do. Basically, this is my technique. This is my recipe for madness. For lack of a better phrase. And let's see here. So I kind of think about, okay, well, there's an image. So I think one of the biggest things, right, is when writing music, any song, right? Writing a song, right? What is your goal? What is your message? Right? Like, I want the listener to and you know, you want to ask yourself, what are you hoping to get out of it, right? And move forward from there. Hey, yo! Bucket, what is up, my man? Happy Friday. Thank you so much for coming through. So excited that you and Spicy are going camping this weekend. Hope that y'all have fun. But I appreciate you stopping by, my man. Thank you. Much love, yo. Sheesh. So, anyway, so this is something like I was like just fucking around with, because for me, there's like imagery here of like, I'm starting with, there's like a religious aspect to it, in that for me, like there's a huge influence there that I kind of want to bring into this song, to address it and to kind of like flip it, right? Because I think when people talk about like we always talk about like, oh, thank God, thank this, thank that, and you know, if that's what you believe, that's super awesome. For me, I don't necessarily believe in that. So, but even then, I've been raised as a Roman Catholic my whole life, and so even then, like, I'll find myself code switching and like, oh, thank God, like this is the case, right? And there's like, wait a minute, I don't really believe in that. And this is like not to go into detail about religion or anything. I don't want to force that. I don't want to have that conversation right now, and I don't want to force that conversation on anyone. But that's just something for me as a matter of self-reflection, right? And I realized, like, as I was writing this, often when I think about what I want the song to do, in the song, like, I when I think about writing in general, right? Whether it's like a short story, whether it's a song, right? Whether it's something I'm singing, something I'm rapping, right? Like, this is something I'm like kind of rapping to, right? And I think one of the biggest things is like, I kind of take a the same general approach in that I think about, what do I want to get out of this? Like, what am I hoping to share with you, right? What is what do I want you to walk away with? And that answer can be something so general, right? Like, for me, for this, it's like, this is something like, even with the beat, it's like something that's kind of sad, something that makes me think. I want to be, and I want to describe this scene to you. I want to describe this scene as I felt it. I want to be able to share that with you. And from there, as the listener, you will make your own decision, right? And just go from there. And so when it comes to music, right, it's for me, what am I trying to express and what am I trying to share with you? And then just proceed from there, right? And that's kind of and that's kind of the process. So let me see if I can, like, how is the music coming in, y'all, by the way? Is it kind of low? Okay. Let me just get a quick sound check. How am I coming in, y'all, by the way? How am I coming in? I hope it's not too loud or anything. Aw, Kelly. Yay. You'll be with me in my heart. Oh, so freaking sweet. Yes. Oh, am I too loud? Ayo. Okay. Am I too loud? What about now? Is this better? What about now? Is this better? Yes. Oh, okay. God damn it. I don't know. I'm getting trolled by my own mod here. Damn it. Oh my God. I trust her. I trust her implicitly. That's the fucked up thing. I trust Spicy implicitly, and Like 100%. Like when she said that, oh yeah, I lost my job. I quit my job, guys. The other earlier this week, I was like, yo, that's so awesome. Ah! And she's like, I'm fucking with you. I said I wanted to. No, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. You said that afterwards. All right. Spicy, I'm calling you out. Friends, cheers. Happy Friday. All right. Much love. Delicious. What a sophisticated redneck flavor. I love it. I don't care how basic it is, yo. That shit is a delicious. All right. Heads up. FYI. All right. So. And then I'll often like repeat it and then just try to like I think about kind of where I'm going with this. I think this last line, I was working on this earlier, if you couldn't tell, and kind of I wonder how like I want to build this process. But one thing I want to do is I want to make sure these are all on the same page, because when it comes to writing songs, right? Basic music theory is you write everything in 4 notes. So like this beat, for example, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right? Every time I 4, that's the downbeat, and that's where you hear the right? And so formatively, right, from a structural standpoint, this song, like most hip-hop songs, are written in terms of, if you ever look at music theory, right, there's a 4/4 count, which means for every 4 counts there are 4 beats, right? And so that's where this goes. So that's like just basic music theory stuff. And realistically, if you want to write songs, like, as long as you know, the main thing is knowing how to count it, right? Because that's the whole point of sight reading. And for everything, it's like you can develop, it's like you can understand, it's so that way you can understand the language of music, right? Like, because theoretically, if I'm a musician and I have someone that I want to play a piece for me, theoretically, I should be able to give him a piece of sheet music and be like, hey, here's how I want the piece to go. And this person can look at it and go, oh, okay, cool. So I play here, da-da-da, da-da-da. These are the notes I play. Here's how I play it. Here's when I'm playing and when I'm not playing, right? Like the sheet music will tell you everything you need to do as a musician for that piece, right? And maybe it's 1 page, maybe it's 20 pages, right? There's a bunch of stuff that goes into it. But anyway, that's like the basic principle. So anyway, let me get my life together. Let's kind of run this back. So, where is, here we go. Yeah. I remember watching moms pray the rosary. Her voice cracks as she switches into glory be. Her voice sways through the room like an ocean breeze as she begs for his grace to watch over me. Yeah, the beats clicking as they switch places. She murmurs in pain but enunciates the praises. Candles flick off beat, lanterns is on seat as she tilts her head and change faces to greet the spirit that she thinks is beside her. Heavy words now become a little lighter. Holy she, you know to thee, every amen is a thank God for strength to be a fighter. She asks for help in getting rid of bad habits, easing through each prayer with your years of practice. Every time she repeats a prayer, it gets drastic. We're about to get it real when God is. Yeah, see, I fucked up there. But anyway, like, so like this line doesn't make sense. and this is actually going a little faster, right? So for me, now I have a choice here. I can either change the option of what I'm doing in terms of lyrically, like change the actual lyrics themselves, or I need to make a note to myself like, hey, how am I going to say this, right? To make sure that I'm building up to make sure like I'm clearly communicating. Because one thing I'm always concerned about is like I'm not enunciating enough, or like I'll kind of like mumble things together to try and like stay on beat. And the whole point of it is like you want to be understood as a lyricist. Like you want the lyrics to be understood, right? Like, and you want it to be on beat. Like it's important for it to be on beat, right? Like that's how people resonate. But here's the thing, right? Like I need to make sure that I'm communicating the image I want to share. And if that's not the case, then I have to go build up a different way, right? So that's kind of like, that's my process. That's what I think about like when I'm writing, like, okay, well, what would I want to do? And kind of like, what am I building up to there, right? So that's kind of my process and kind of where I go with it. And so this is kind of like where I'm at. And so right now we're talking about Born Family, right? So what I think is like, what would I want to do, right? There's a hook, which we've yet to work on. I've just been working on the verses yet, right? So verse 1, Born Family, right? Bomb. Verse 2, and then maybe a verse 3, right? And maybe based on, and maybe the hook is just 1/4 count, right? Maybe 4 lines, maybe 4 bars, right? Yeah, maybe 4 bars. And then this is gonna be a full 16. That's a full 16. That's a full 16, right? And so, we're talking about 4/4 count, right? And so, when it comes to music, right? Music is mathematically driven, right? And when it comes to hip hop music, we say 16s because 16 is a perfect square. And so each line counts as part of a beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how it would go. And that would be the general purpose of the music and the song in of itself. Like, how are we building this up to go from there? And then from here, right, like, and this is me like live workshopping. This is just kind of, this is my individual process. And so if anyone has like another process, and it doesn't even have to be for music, just like when you're pursuing something artistic or a creative venture, what do you like to do? Right? What do you like to do? What do you hope to build? Right? So my verse 2 is going to be talking about falling out, right? Support, alone versus together. And then this is all about, verse 3 is all about landing safely, finding comfort, finding support and strength, right? I don't do much music work, so this is cool to see how you do it. Oh, okay, I'm glad to hear that, Kelly. I'm glad. And so like it's basically like one thing I've always enjoyed is just like the actual process of going through things, I think, if that makes sense. Like, even if the work itself is kind of shitty, like, because I'm not very good at it, right? I love that, you know, there's always an opportunity to look at the process and build up through there. And frankly, and this isn't even like to make an excuse, I think working through my process and using music as a creative outlet has really, it's been a source of strength. It was always a source of strength, and I think leaning away from that has been was very tough, because there was a point in my depression, to kind of get off topic, where I didn't feel motivated to do it, where I didn't feel worthy to do it, right? Because I was always self-criticizing and always, instead of looking at what I could have done better in a constructive or a productive way, I was very self-destructive, right? Very critical, very judgmental, very harsh to myself. I didn't give grace to myself, right? And so now, and I think with music, because it is such a moment of expression, and here's the thing, right? Like, music in of itself is not permanent. You can only get better with practice. Thanks, Kelly. I appreciate it. Yeah, and you know, I'm hoping that if y'all enjoy what you're watching and people like it, then I'm hoping that this is something that maybe we do more in the future. And like with Mental Health Monday, I think the next eventual step for that is maybe more as a podcast, right? Because I like the fact that I can talk with just you, Chad, and kind of just build, right? Build a rapport in that space, hold space for that specifically, right? And I think on Friday, I want to be able to hold space with y'all as well, but in a different way. Workshopping poetry is like just thinking of new words. Duh. Oh, yo, spicy, stay spicy with it. I love it, spicy. It is true. No, it is true. I know what you mean, and like, it's funny because I know, like, the flow is important, but not as important, right? And it's perfecting the metaphor and the images you're creating through. Yeah, I mean, that's true. And I think, like, with music, it's there has to be a balance of that and how you're working to it, right? Because even if because look, like, I could go something completely brogadacious, right? And like, okay, what if I wanted to write a song about, like, yo, I'm gangsta as fuck, I just want to, like, smash on bad bitches and drink in the club and do all this shit, right? Like, yeah, sure, I could write a song about that. But even then, regardless, like, there's a flow that's required to it, right? Like, musically, it's regimented. It's like there's strict rules to it, right? Like, it has to fit within this formula. It doesn't have to match the formula perfectly, but it has to fit. But I love going to poetry slam, so like, the rhyming is not existent there though. You may not have the music backing you, but you're creating the background, you're creating the music in the flow and the feel of the words. Yes, that is true. You know, I really love watching, actually, when people are doing like slam poetry or just like spoken word. There's a flow. And there's a sense of rhythm and musicality that fits within it. However, right, what's one of the biggest differences of spoken word versus hip-hop lyricism, right? Or like rapping, right? It's like, for one, 9 times out of 10, spoken word, there's no music, right? It's just the voice, right? Because the focus is not on people the rhythm is important towards setting that tempo, towards like setting the mood, towards setting the background and framing, right, your presentation. Because it's all vocal, right? It's all verbal. It's all theoretical. There's nothing tangible there except the voice and the words being spoken, right? And so you're literally painting a picture. And even then, when I say music is not permanent, right, to kind of like connect everything, right, is because you can record the song, you can record it all, but that does not guarantee that the listener will have the same experience, right? Like, it won't be the same initial reaction, especially if you're doing something live versus something pre-recorded, right? And that's totally fine. It's just like dance in that regard, right? It's an impermanent art versus painting, versus sculptures, versus other mediums, other creative mediums, right? And that's okay, right? Like, because there's different strengths and challenges to that, and you know, whatever medium or craft you pursue, right? I think it's always, you know, for me, one thing I've always thought about is like, okay, well, am I honoring the form of the intent of what I want to do from a creative standpoint with this medium, right? And I don't think I was very good at poetry. Then I ended up with poetry as my senior focus. Yeah, that's very true. And we were all babyheads at the beginning. Very true. Very, very true, Kelly. Yeah, absolutely. And it's important to recognize, you know what I'm saying? I think like, and it's funny, there's something I read, right? Like, and it was about writing, but there was like a universality to it, which I really loved. And it was, yo, if you write about poetry, like, let's say if you want to create something and then after you create it you realize it's shit, then the silver lining is that you have a good enough sense of taste and expectation of yourself to acknowledge that you're not where you need to be or where you want to be, right, when pursuing that medium. And that's okay, right? Because the only way you get better is by making more shit, being critical of that shit, and thinking about how you can try something differently so maybe it's not as much shit as it was before. And hopefully sooner than later there'll come a point where you're reflecting and you're looking at, you know, you're continuing this process, this cycle of creation and reflection. Oh boy. Testing. There we go. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I unplugged my mic. Hi. Hey, you. Yeah. Oops. But yeah, basically, I think like, so yeah. I highly encourage everyone, whatever you like to do, it's gonna start as shit. It may start as shit, and it may continue to keep being shit, but that's okay, right? Keep working at it, keep doing it. I believe in you, and I'm gonna keep believing in myself, and because it's something I like to do, and it's not about impressing, and that's the thing, right? It's like all art is a form of expression, not impression, right? And I've talked about this loosely, and I think this loosely kind of ties to it, right? Yeah, as long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. Yeah, exactly. And we talked about this before when it comes to hobbies, when it comes to pursuing passions, right? There's such an onus on us to monetize and to profit when you talk to someone about hobbies. Like, I remember I was talking to my financial manager about when I first started streaming. And she's like, oh, so you stream video games? Like, how does that work? And I told her, I was like, yeah, you know, it's really cool. Like, I've been doing them part-time, and you know, it's been a great experience. And she's like, oh, great. So, like, do you make money off of it? Yada yada. You know, she went straight to it, and she's my financial manager, so of course that makes sense, right? I was like, yeah, you know, it's like $200 a month, and like for the work I put into it, like it seems good. I feel good about it. And she's like, oh, okay, great. And like, I know in her head, from her perspective, she's like, that's not profitable at all, right? Like, and that's part of her job, right? If I told her I wanted to invest and that's my only source of income, then, you know, from her perspective, in the role that she has, right, I'll trust her to say, yeah, that's not profitable at all. You should do something else. Or you need to think about what you're doing now to monetize yourself in a better way, right? To profit, to create profit, and to generate, not just create profit, but more importantly, generate income off of it, right? Consistent, reliable, feasible income. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, Pinky Gang. It just felt nice to do, actually. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, Kelly. And friends, I hope y'all having a great day. I just want to do a quick check-in. Thank you, Kelly, for your comments. And thank you, everyone, for coming by to say hello, checking in, clocking in with me. If you're just joining us, my name is Jay, Jay, the part-time gamer. Happy Friday. We're doing some music, doing some Moscato. We're just chatting. Would love to hear what y'all think. Would love to just hear from you. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you again for holding this space with me, friends. And we're going to continue on from there. So, oh, you got your drink. Hey, lady. Hey. Oh, let's go. Yas, you going to drink with me, homie? I would love it if you did. It's no pressure. No one has to. But that's cool that you got it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. And we'll see how this stream goes. Maybe it'll be a short stream. Maybe it won't be the full 3 hours. We'll just see how things go. And it's okay otherwise. Let me turn this down a bit. Okay, there we go. And oops. Where is this? Oh, there it is. Okay. Cool. Hi. Welcome back, Spicy. Hello, friend. What is up? How you doing? Let me see. I'm just looking at my screen to make sure that I actually have space to. Okay. Yeah. Yo, lady, what we drinking, yo? What are we drinking? What we talking about here, lady? Holla at your boy. Talk nice to me, yo. What we talking about? And while she's doing that, I want to give a quick shout out. Thank you to everyone that is hosting the stream as of now. We got M1 Ski Boy, Lucky Chance, Ella Mora, Thammy, and Biscuit. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the love and the support. I appreciate you. Thank you. We're currently at 197 followers, y'all. And I am so excited. We continue to grow and we continue to prosper. And the most important thing about all of it is that we continue to do it together. And that's a scathing indictment of just the community we put together. Well, scathing indictment is not the right phrase. It's like an indicator. If that's not an indicator of our growth together as a community, I don't know what the fuck is. And I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Ooh, the Loganberry wine that you were talking about earlier? It's called 999. Oh, yeah. Let's go. I'm with it, lady. Yas, homie. Yas. Okay, so let's come back to this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I remember watching Mom spray the rosary. voice cracks as he switches into glory be. Her voice sways through the room like an ocean breeze as she begs for his grace to watch over me. Clicking as they switch places, murmurs in pain but enunciate praises. Candles flick off beat, light dances her seat as she tilts her head and change faces to greet the spirit that she thinks is beside her. Heavy words now become a little lighter. Holy T and O to thee, every amen is a thank God for the strength to be a fighter. She asks for help in getting rid of bad habits, easing through each prayer with the years of practice. Every time she repeats it gets drastic. There you go. Every time she repeats. Gotta let the puffs out be back. Okay, no worries, Kelly. Thank you. So another thing is, like, I like to talk it out loud and verbalize it because I'm trying to keep track of what's on beat and going from there, right? And sometimes, like, I'll realize as I'm writing, it's not until, like, I speak it out that I realize, like, when I was writing, I'm like, oh, okay, well, was I trying to, like, squeeze something more in here? Or was I trying to, like, what was my intent? Right? And, as part of the process, to go from there, really. That's really what it comes down to, y'all. Staying consistent with it and going from there, and you know, just proceeding to, like, what am I working on and how am I going about this, right? Yes, welcome back, Bucket. Welcome back. Are y'all packed up? Are y'all ready? How long is it gonna be? The whole weekend, if you don't mind me asking? Is it gonna be like the whole weekend? Y'all are gonna be out there? I'll leave you on lurk when I leave. Hey, okay, no worries. Are you guys, like, going straight there? Like, what's the deal? What y'all doing? Okay, you'll be back Sunday afternoon. Hey, nice. Okay, let's fucking go. I'm with it. I like that, y'all. Ooh, you have a tattoo consultation on Sunday? Okay. Yo, what kind of tattoo are we talking about, Spicy? Hiya. Okay. Let me just lurk on kill. Okay, you'll DM me? Yes. Yes, boo. Yes. Okay, looking forward to it. Thank you. I want to get another tattoo. I don't know what I want to get yet. I think I was talking to someone about this. Okay, awesome. Thank you. We'll see what we got here. Wow. Oh, that's fucking cool, dude. That's fucking cool. I like that. Oh my gosh, that is fucking awesome. Spicy. Yo. That's cool. Yo, my G. Yes. I fucks with it so hard. That is fucking dope. I love it. I cannot wait to see how that looks when you get it done. Like, I'm amped, honestly. Aw. I just got a message from someone that made me really happy. Sorry. My gosh, I am so distracted, y'all. Silently sits here with no tattoos. Sheesh. Yo, Bucket is crazy because, like, when we talk about where we're from, right? My image of a Northwesterner, especially from the city where you're from and where I lived, right, is like, yo, everyone has a tattoo, right? It's like, it's kind of like a hipster thing, right? But, like, everyone gets a tattoo. And so it's really funny to hear, you know, how when I actually think that's kind of hilarious. Oh, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And you know what? It is what it is. It's totally fine. You don't need one, but it's just funny to think about. Yeah, tattoos, beards, and man buns. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely thought about during the pandemic, especially, like growing my hair out into a man bun. And I've always thought, like, I would like to see it. Ooh. Bucky, do you mind sharing with us, like, what kind of idea do you have for a tattoo? Because I have one tattoo. I only have one tattoo. I have the dragon. Because, you know, there aren't enough Asian people with the dragon tattoo. And so that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, bro. I mean, someone would have to design it because I'm worthless, but it would be a sleeve of Pink Floyd's The Wall with the Bricks and other shit. Honestly, any art with Pink Floyd just looks way fucking cool. Like, I just want to acknowledge, like, it. Yeah, that just sounds bad. That sounds epic. Yeah, I agree. 100%. I agree 100%, lady. That shit is cool, dude. That shit is so cool, Bucket. Like, I would love to get a testing. Okay, here we go. All right. And testing. All right, there we go. We're back. We are back, friends. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate you. Welcome back, Kelly. Thank you. And hello to everyone. And why I break? I don't know. I just stay breaking shit. Honestly, I stay breaking my stream. And it's not a good look for me, honestly, if I'm being honest. Because I always end up making it to where y'all gotta, like, where I make you guys work for it, y'all. And it's not a good business model. Professional streamer. Yes, Yes, I am professional streamer, y'all. Professional. Real talk. Real talk. And I think that's one of the things I've realized. Like, I'm always so self-conscious myself, right? About you know, I know part of it is anxiety and part of it is like there's like the perfectionist. You know, when you have like there's a perfectionist in you that's like, no, I don't want to do it unless I know I can do it perfectly, right? And sometimes it's just a matter of just make it, right? Just fucking make it and move on. And it's okay if something is like we were saying before, right? It's okay if something's like complete shit and going from there, right? We just keep building and going from there, y'all. And things can be edited, right? Worst case scenario, you can tear every single fucking thing down and start back at square one. There is nothing that says you can't do that when it comes to art. It's just entertainment for us. Okay, I'm glad you're taking it as entertainment. I appreciate it. I'm gonna drink to that, all right? Lady, cheers. Cheers, friends. Cheers to Bucket, watering the plants. Cheers to Kelly. Cheers to Lady. Cheers to Spicy. Cheers to Mina, Lurkin. Cheers to all of you. Thank you, friends. Cheers. That's delicious. Yeah, that's so delicious. Oh my god. Oh. That feels good. That tastes good. And it's funny because like I'm not a big alcohol drinker. I think like part of it has been out like yeah, I'm glad it's just wine. Yeah, me too. I would not look if this was anything else, I would not be able to do this. Like I would not, lady. Like I'm not like I have whiskey on top of my fridge and I took like 2 shots of it and I didn't pace myself and I got completely tipsy off like 2 shots. 2 shots, like 3 shots. And so for me it's just like, yo, I would not be able to do that. Like I don't want to get sloppy on stream. You know what I'm saying? I did that once with Henny. Yo, that's how I know lady's a real gangster, yo. Yo, you just took like the Henny straight to the head, huh? Took it straight to the face, right out the bottle. You a gangster. Damn, lady, you a real G. I fucks with you, yo. I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate you. Yo, that's wild, B. You passed out for an hour and then you got back up to party some more. That's real. Yeah, when you're 20. Yo, you know what? I fucking feel that, yo. I remember, because I've always been allergic to alcohol, right? And like, that never stopped me from drinking. But like, I remember, not even like the drinking part, but just like the party part of it, right? Like, because I think I've shared this story before, but I remember when I was like 20, in my 20s, let's see. When I was like 20, after 21, 22, I wanted to be a musician. Like I wanted to be a lyricist. So me and my buddies, yeah, like my buddies and I, we would, so I worked at a call center job. So I'd work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, right? come Friday, what we would do is I'd link up with my homies and we'll drive an hour and a half down to my buddy's college, and we would be there to work on music and like do small performances for their frat. And then we basically party from Friday night until Sunday. And then I'll come home. I get back to my apartment like Sunday night. And then like I'll keep working on music. And or drinking with my roommate, or like, you know, we're drinking, we're vibing, we're chilling. And then I'll get like maybe 2-3 hours of sleep. And then I go back to work on Monday morning and be totally fine, right? Like, and that was a good day, because there are a lot more days where I would actually just fucking where I would actually like, we'd be at the college or like at the venue or whatever for the entire weekend, and then like I would actually get dropped off at work, and then I would have to like fucking just like, I'll just troop it out. I'll like not sleep for like 3 days. And like after work on Monday when I get home, like I'll pass out. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember doing that. And like, I think about it now and I'm like, yo, like there's no fucking way. Like I wake up late. Like I wake up now, and if I don't feel rested, like I'm so fucking cranky. Like I am the saltiest motherfucker. Like it is what it is. I remember those days. I remember partying till sunrise and going to work. To be young again, yo. To be young again. And I think that's the thing too, right? Like there was a part of my life, especially in Oregon, where I worked as where I was working low key as like a promoter, and then also like I was working with 2 t-shirt brands, 2 t-shirt companies, 2 apparel companies, small companies. One was one I was directly involved with, and one was another with a buddy of mine, where it's the Vision by Movement, and it's something started by Def Case Doretto, super awesome person, great quality products and such, and you know, like it's just a cool vibe. And so like they prioritize though mostly in like Filipino apparel. So you look at the sun, there's, you know, just like repping your peoples and shit. Like that's the whole vibe, which is totally cool, right? Anyway, now I'm good with the glass of wine. Anyway, what I would used to do is, if I was not performing, right? If we were not doing music, I would be helping to sell t-shirts and working on music. And yeah, the weekends were crazy, man. Like I would work Saturday night, hang out with my girl. It's funny because like my girlfriend at the time, she worked weekends, but then she always had Monday, Tuesday off or something like that. So Monday would be the day, or Tuesday would be the day where like we would always go out, and like after I got off work, like we go grab dinner and like, you know, we'd chill and shit. And that was kind of like my schedule. And I always wonder, it's something I always like to think about, like not in a nihilistic kind of way, but just like, man, like I took such poor care of myself. I took such poor care of myself during those years. It makes me wonder like how much I've shortened my life, because I think of all the all-nighters I pulled, and just the fact that I may have shortened my lifespan by like 10 years by like acting fool and doing all the shit I did. And like I wasn't even that bad when I think about it, like, because I know people that were much worse, right? And it's really funny to think about. And it is what it is. Yeah, I think we all did, right? And you know what, it's totally fine. And if you are not a partying kind of person, then that means you're better off, in my opinion. Like I can't help but think, like, reflecting. Yo, lady, you know exactly. Oh my God, get out of my head, lady. Get out of my head. I look back and think about all this stupid stuff. Yeah, I think about all this stupid shit I've done, y'all. Like, really, I think about it. I'm just like, how am I still alive? Like, I wonder how I survived. I didn't even see your comment until just now, lady. Those fuck. Yo, I see you, homie. I used to think I'd be dead by 28. Yo, real talk. I never thought about my life past 30. I really thought I wouldn't make it. Or and it's just a crazy thing to wake up and realize, like, yo, I'm 32 today, and I'm gonna be 33 tomorrow. Not tomorrow, in September, and technically I'm gonna be as old as Jesus, right? And that's a weird thing to think about, y'all. It's a weird thing to think about. Now we're boomers. That's very fair. Yeah, we are, I guess. Like, yo, I feel like a fucking boomer. I feel like a boomer. In that, like, I'm so out of touch. I feel so out of touch. Like, I'm very glad that y'all still here. Aw, thank you, Kelly. Yeah, me too. I'm glad you're here still. I'm glad ladies here still. And I just want to say, like, my heart is full of admiration and adoration and respect and appreciation for y'all. I don't know if I could ever say thank you enough times. And I probably can't, but I'm just grateful to y'all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're here with me. Thank you again for clocking in with me, friends. Much love and appreciation. Oh my gosh. I can't help but feel that when it comes down to, like, when we're what is it? Cry, Jay? No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry, I promise. I'm always emotional, but I'm not that emotional, okay? Do it. Show emotion, Jay. Aw, I love you. Oh, I love you too, my friend. I love you too. I love all y'all, man. Yo, I had to hit spicy with the sauce earlier, y'all. Like, her and Bucket. And I was like, man, I love y'all both. Y'all so cool. Ah. And it was like a very bro moment. I was like, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I think, like, just small and big. I don't want to pass up on the chance to let people know how I feel. It was good. I accepted. Yeah. And I think that's a big thing, right? Like, as you get older, you hope. As you get older, the hope is that as you build, as you get a little wiser and you reflect on your experiences, that you're able to prioritize what's different. Never be afraid to show how you feel. Yeah, definitely. And I appreciate that, lady. Much appreciation. I have also told Spacey many times today how much I love her. No worries, me too. I appreciate it. Yes. And, like, yo, I'm with it, y'all. I'm with it. We gotta be open. I think we have to, if we want to be honest. Like, to be honest is to be open about it, right? And that doesn't mean sharing it with the entire world, proactively, but it just means being honest with yourself, right? And be open about it with yourself on how you feel. Because ultimately, you're the one, you have to answer to yourself. Like, our biggest critics are always the ones in the mirror, right? And we often end up competing against ourselves. And with that being said, I think it's really important to like hold space for that and to acknowledge it and to move forward from it. Jay, have you read the 4 agreements? Have I? I feel like I have. At one point. I know what I'm aware of them, Spicy. Because if you haven't, definitely do. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I got you. The 5th agreement is even better. Whoa, there's a bonus agreement? Oh. They talk about the internal judge. Okay. And that's something we fight against. Okay. Ooh, I like that. I actually really like that, y'all. Fantastic books, life-changing. Yo. Thank you, Spicy. I appreciate you, friend. Yo, definitely. I'm gonna check that out. I love, like, reading shit. I love reading it, basically. So, I'm gonna come back to this. Because you still have the song there. But, time to Amazon book, Jay. What's your P.O. box? My P.O. box is 12345 at Nunya Business, Texas. Your shadow self is the worst fight. Very, very true. Very, very true. And you're Spicy, I see you. Look, if we open those floodgates, if we open that, I feel like it's gonna be a floodgate where I just want, like, yo, I'm gonna just like buy shit for y'all too. And like, I just want to buy y'all stuff to like show my appreciation and like, oh hey, I think you could use this. And before you know it, like, we're all just gonna end up with a bunch of useless shit. I'd send you so much dumb shit. See, that's my problem. That's what I'm concerned about, Spicy. That's really what I'm concerned about. Like, where it's gonna start off sweet and innocent, but then we're just gonna like start sending each other dumb shit. Like, I'm about to start sending like shadow box frames to people and shit and be like, oh, make a project out of it. Oh, I need Amazon Anonymous. Oh my gosh. And then your shadow self is the worst fight. I said that already. That was Lady. Thank you, Lady. Kelly goes, facing your shadow so hard and so important. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, definitely. And the fight against self, right? Man versus self. That's a common conflict, philosophical conflict, right? The concept of understanding, bettering the self, and posing the arguments for the improvement of self. And in a negative way, we can look at it in a very like dark kind of way, which is really which is good to acknowledge, which is, I think, is important to acknowledge, and I appreciate y'all saying that in chat as well. Thank you. P.O. box opening stream. Yo, sup my guy? Yo, Mike the Viking, my man, Mrs. Sponsored Beard himself, the real OG of the Viking world. Happy Friday, brother. How you doing today? Good to see you. Thank you for clocking in, showing love. Oh, you just answered my DM? Yes. Let's go. Sheesh. Yes. I would love to, bro. Yes, I would love to. Yeah, definitely. I'ma holler at you. I need your help. Tell Jay he needs a P.O. box. No, I do not need a P.O. box, Spicy. Spicy, I do not need a P.O. box. I don't. Please. 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 No, I don't want to. Vote. Let the people vote. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it, Spicy. Besides, you're a fucking mod. You can do it yourself. You can poll it. I trust you, Spicy. Actually, no, I don't trust you. And I don't trust Bucket either, for that matter. I don't trust my mods. I don't trust my mods, y'all. I do not trust them. They're up to some shit. I don't know what it is, baby. Oh, it's all love. It's all love. Yeah, it's bad. I know, right? Lady, it's so bad. You need a third? Like, I need V here. We need to get V in here because V will be the voice of reason. V's our third mod. And Vaughn. I haven't seen Vaughn in a while. I've been reaching out to him. If y'all heard from Vaughn, you think V wouldn't want you to get a P.O. box? Bruh. No. I'm just saying, like, in general. I don't think, like, I know for a fact I'm not big enough to warrant a P.O. box, y'all. Like, like, I do not, like, I don't think it's, like, what would y'all be sending me? What would I get? Like, okay, let's think about this, yo. What would I get? That's why I want to know. Like, what kind of shit are we talking about? Cookies? Damn it. Cookies sound amazing. Okay, I'm doing the poll. I'm not in the business of telling people they need more accounts. And Ella owes you a gift basket. True, she does. But if I remember correctly, for that bow ties, everything's all packed. The bedroom has been decatted. Yas, Bucket. Oh my gosh, Spicy, you're insane. I said, okay. All right. I won't send them ish. Yeah, I know what I'm voting for. Boom. No, this is kind of a biased poll, Spicy, because you put absolutely. I won't send them ish. But then there's a second yes, def yes. So I feel like you win regardless. And I just want to acknowledge that it doesn't seem genuine. It won't let me say shit. Yeah, that's fine. What I'm saying is like there's one no option and then there are two yeses. That's what I'm saying. There are two yes options and one no option, homie. That's all I wanted to bring up. It's technically is not a no. That's true. Because it's not even saying like he shouldn't get it. It's just you saying like I won't get him. I won't send him anything. Which is a really good distinction. Which I appreciate. That's a very good point, lady. Very good point. I appreciate that. Thank you. All that being said, I still think it's gotta be yes. We are tied. Would love to hear what other people think. Thank you so much, Spicy, for the poll. And I appreciate y'all for participating, clocking in, staying clocked in with me. Much love and appreciation, friends. For those of you just joining us, I'm JR, the part-time gamer. Happy Friday. Today is Music and Moscato Friday, y'all. We vibing. I hope y'all doing well as well. Bow ties. I will happily accept bow ties, actually. I will happily accept bow ties, Skelly. Or anything, really. I love free shit. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta be honest about that. One thing I also want to be honest about as well is just like, yo, I don't want to like set that expectation. I don't want to set that expectation that like you can buy my love or affection. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all. Dress wear is not me. Ugh. We all do. Well, to be fair, the poll says eventually. That is true, Kelly. That is true, Kelly. And Mike, you know what, man? Thank you for sharing that. I think everyone's at different points. I think part of it is like having to be comfortable code switching, in that when you're interacting with a different group of people, or you're interacting with a group of people that have certain expectations of people's behavior, there are two basic choices to that, right? You either conform to it or you don't, right? And so I think that brings up a really good point. And there's also a practical side of it too, because if you're not the type of person that because of their job or because of their personal requirements, they don't require dress wear or anything like that, then why invest in it, right? I completely agree. I hate suits and constricting ties and constricting things. I need to be cool physically because I run super hot to be able to move and breathe. I feel that. I am very I run hot-blooded, honestly. I run hot-blooded. And like whenever y'all see me on stream, I'm always like rocking a sweater and everything, cuz like honestly, like my temperature runs hot. Like in that if I feel like it's hot outside, or like I feel like I'm hot, like I burn up. You know what I'm saying? And like that's just what it is. And I got what you're saying about like you want to run cool and such, breathe and move. And you know what? Like, I'll say this. There are options that you can have to where you are able to dress up. And it's not like it doesn't have to be so stuffy. Because one thing I will say, Mike, because I live down south now. I live in Texas, right? And fact of the matter is, it gets hot as fuck and humid as fuck down here, right? But I have job interviews to go to. Like, I'm on my grind, you know what I'm saying? And like, I understand, like, I need to be dressed up for those. So what I do is I have a suit jacket where thanks for the look, Bucky. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you. I have a suit jacket where it's a light one. There's no padding in there, and then you just chill, right? You go from there. All right, yo, Bucket, Spicy, thank you so much for the lurk. Have a safe and fun trip, my friends. Much fucking love to y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your weekend. Looking forward to hearing about it. Looking forward to hearing about y'all trip on Sunday afternoon, y'all. Much love. Yeah, if it gets above 74, I start moistening. Oh my gosh. I am heat is not a heat sucks, but I can handle heat. I can actually handle dry heat, right? I cannot handle humidity. Like, and that's the thing about living down south. Like, I lived in Atlanta for 2 years. And the worst part about Atlanta was not just the heat, but just the humidity. Because it just feels like you walk outside for like 10-15 minutes when it's like above 70% humidity, and it feels like you took a fucking shower while wearing your clothes. Like, it's just like the air is heavier and it's just not a good look. Like, I don't like it at all. So I think that's like a big thing. Like, just like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. 40 to 50 is perfect temp for me. That's fair. That's very fair. Look, I'm gonna say this. My favorite seasons are spring and fall. I love the transition periods because, like, especially when it gets colder. Like, so fall, I prefer fall to spring, but I like both seasons. But fall is my favorite season because I love when you're able to, like, layer up. I love when you're able to start busting out the jackets, and you're able to, like, I like layering up, really. Yeah. Fall and winter. Lady says me too. Mike is fall and winter and me. I'm a Yeti. That's fair. That is fair, my friend. Look, and nothing fucking wrong with that, y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing that. I'm a Yeti. Sheesh. Oh, man. If I could live somewhere where it's consistently spring and fall, I'd be very happy. Buffalo, New York would be good for Mike. Yep, I agree. Even at 32 and below, I'm in t-shirts. Yo, you're a mad lad, bro. You're a mad lad. It's so funny. Like, I'll walk out of the crib like rocking Crocs, and like that's just to take the trash out. I don't want to fucking actually do it, but like, it is what it is. And like, I think a part of it is just like, I always underestimate with myself how cold I get. Okay, Kelly, I see you with the hydrate. I appreciate you. All right, I'm gonna drink water, okay? Because I'm just chilling, vibing. And to be honest, I am almost actually done with the Moscato. Like, there's not a lot left, y'all. There's not a lot left. So I want to, like, kind of take it easy, and I want to make sure, like, because when I finish that, I'm probably gonna end stream. Not gonna lie. Like, just to be honest about it. Refreshing. Man. And it's funny, Mike. When I was in Oregon, I would always I was in choir. I was big in choir. And so one year, my senior year of high school, I got an invite to join the Northwest Regional Choir, and so it was a big honor. I was super excited for it, and because it's the Northwest region, it was like people from Oregon, from Washington. There were like kids from Canada and Idaho. Yeah, like those 4 states in particular. What was really funny about it was, like, we had these kids from Alaska, right? And now when the regional choir all met up, what was it? It was like winter. It was like beginning of winter time. My dream is to move to Alaska, have a log cabin in the mountains, far enough away from people, do my own thing, but not far enough to be stocking up every month. I like that. I like that. I think that image fits really well with you, honestly. Like, I could totally see you doing that, Mike. And like, yo, you know what? However you want to live your life, I think we deserve a chance to make the best of it, right? And determine our own freedoms. Alaska is very beautiful. Yeah, I agree, lady. I agree. Anyway, speaking of Alaska, so we had some students that came from Alaska, actually. And now in Oregon, it's like, it's not that it gets super cold, but it's super wet, right? Because it rains like 9 months out of the year. And the funny thing is, at the time the choir was meeting up, we had like it was like a cold snap, to where it was like low 30s and shit. And it's wet outside, and so like, the rain turns into slush, and it's just like disgusting outside, right? And I always, this image sticks with me, like, because I remember I was outdoors, like wearing my raincoat and like kind of shivering because it was cold outside, and I'm wearing like jeans and boots, and the kids from Alaska, and like this is me, and I'm coming into the lobby of the hotel I'm at, and I'm like trying to get dry, and then coming into the lobby behind me are kids from fucking the Alaska kids coming in to the hotel lobby from outside, and they're laughing, they're having a great time. And the best fucking part is that they're all like wearing fucking boat shorts and like slippers and like t-shirts, and they're just living life. They're like, yo, it's so nice outside. And I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, you good? I'm cold. And they're like, oh, okay, I'm sorry to hear that. And that shit just stuck with me, man. It was the funniest thing. It was one of the funniest things. Oh, man. All right, Mike. Yo, I see you, Mike, on the chat. I see you, Mike. I see you. Lady always wanted to visit Alaska. I agree. And I think you should. I want to visit different places. I think that'd be awesome, honestly. Like, I do love that idea. Mike, live off the land, fish and hunt, be free. And that was you last winter. Rip Automod. Sheesh. That's fair. I appreciate you sharing that, Mike. Yo, good looks. I've never gone hunting, and I don't want to say I'm against the idea of hunting. Because like I'm okay with the idea of like going out shooting, like especially when I lived in Oregon. Like, I'll go camping with friends. It was like very redneck. Like, you wake up at 9 a.m., you have a drink in your hand by 9:02, and then by 9:05, you have a gun in your hand, in your other hand, right? And so that was always really fun, to go shooting and shit. I think one of the main things is also like, I think one of the main things too was just like, yo, what are we doing to, like, Mike, I see the picture you sent me. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love it, dude. There's a lot of misconceptions about hunting. We hunters generally respect nature and care about it. Yeah, and you know what? I appreciate that perspective, because like, I understand, like, for the people, and here's the thing I want to acknowledge, right? Like, I know plenty of people who go hunting, and one of the main things is they don't hunt just for sport, right? They hunt, when they hunt, it's showing respect to the animal and to nature and the cycle of life. And there's like a holistic there's a sense of there's like a holistic attitude around it, of like acknowledging the sacrifice of nature and making the best use of that. And for me, I think that's a beautiful thing, right? Like, because there's a really interesting philosophical debate, right, where we have an access easy there's an ease of access to food, to where theoretically no one would ever have to hunt, right? Theoretically. And this is all just talking theoretical, and and that's not with respect to the realities of the situation, or talking about the quality of the food that we have, right? There's a lot of caveats and gray areas and a lot of perspectives which we've yet to discuss, and we may not be able to discuss, which I'm pretty confident we won't be able to discuss in full detail, because it's an all-encompassing issue, right? And there's so much intersectionality where you have to address at least on some point, and I don't think this is the right time nor the right forum to do that, and that's okay. We don't have to hold space for that necessarily. Correct, that's our food for a month, plus depending on what you're hunting and honoring, the animal died so we could eat, also continuing the cycle of life. I appreciate that, Mike. Thank you. And I think that's like really important to acknowledge. I appreciate you saying that, friend. I agree. Like, if I ever went hunting, I'm sorry, I'm like thinking out loud and trying to like kind of formulate my thoughts on the spot. And so for me, it's like, okay, well, what can I do? And also, low-key, I'm starting to feel kind of gassy from the wine. So I've been hiccuping. And I think it's super awesome, my dude. I think it's super awesome. I would hope that if I ever went hunting, like I mean, for one, as much as I like shooting, the concept of killing something for sport is like, for me, like, I don't feel good about doing it. And I think as long as you're making the best use of the animal as a gesture of thanks for it, then I think that's what it is, right? I think that's the main thing, like showing respect to the cycle of nature and not just doing it for purely selfish sport. And that's just my like incomplete perspective on it. I don't feel comfortable enough to speak further on the topic intelligently, and I don't want to come into it. I don't want to make any claims which are not valid or accurate or false in good faith. So that's all I'll say on this subject. And that's really, again, just my personal feelings on it, right? That's my personal feelings on it. That's okay. And moving forward from there, I have to charge my phone. My phone is dying. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my. I think when it comes down to, I wonder what other people think. Like, do y'all think about hunting or fishing? Because, like, maybe with fishing, it's kind of the same thing, right? The same general principle. Because you are taking something from the wild and go from there. A lot of people don't understand that animals in the wild don't die like they do in Disney films like The Family and Cared About. Yeah, absolutely. They die horrific, brutal deaths. We not only save that animal that death, but also respecting its life and that is providing for me. Me as in us. Me as in the hunter, right? I appreciate that perspective, Mike. And I think, and I appreciate you sharing that. I think if anyone thinks life is like a Disney movie, my concern is that there's probably a lot more. The one thing I will say is, like, I think there are bigger problems at hand when it comes to addressing things with that individual. Kelly says, I appreciate most hunters out there because they can make sure that they are hunting to eat. Yeah, and you know what? I respect that. And, you know, like I've shared with... Yeah. Oh, yeah, let me hydrate. Sorry. Cheers. Damn, that's so tasty, y'all. Yeah, most of us hunters also hate trophy hunters. Yep. The hunting issues I have are with people who feel the need to travel abroad and hunt other sorts of game, because trophy hunters are, yeah. I agree. And I think that's like a really important distinction, right? Like, you're hunting out of a sense of necessity versus hunting out of a sense of pleasure. And that's not to say that if you're hunting out of necessity that you can't enjoy it, right? Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a personal decision that people have to make for themselves. And one thing I will say is, like, also couldn't think of the term trophy hunters that have been in and out of stream while eating. Oh, yo, food sounds good actually. I think I'm ready to eat after this stream, y'all. We may have to end the stream a little sooner because I'm kind of hungry. Oh my gosh, my daughter's so mad at me because I said I was taking her shopping and I forgot to tell her we're going tomorrow instead. No. I'm sorry, lady. I know that ain't fun. Yeah. Mike is, oh, you're regarding especially as trophy hunters, especially in Africa and India. Yeah, absolutely. It's I think it's I think it's a terrible thing, y'all. It's a terrible fucking thing, friends. Yo, we are in a position where I think as people, right? Like, I hope that people feel empowered to make their decisions and to stand behind them and to go from there. 20! Yo, where 20? Brosifino, what is up, my friend? How you doing? What's up? Yo, broski, you need a pencil? Alright, bet. Come through, I got you. Come through, I got you. I got a pencil. Open the door. Huh! Know the best part? Wary is literally in the other room. Wary was literally in the living room right on the other side of my door, and she's working on like her own on a project. And so she literally came in the chat to say I need a pencil, and all she had to do was open my door and I could give it to her. Oh my god, that's fucking awesome, dude. Y'all be like that. Shout outs to the 20. Shout outs to the twin, yo. Shout outs to the twin. Much love. I didn't want to interrupt if you were writing some good music. Thank you, broski. Yeah, no worries. I kind of stopped writing the whole music thing. I want to say like 40 minutes ago. We've just been chatting and chilling, y'all. That's the vibes, baby. And speaking of, y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We're an hour and 55 minutes into the stream. Oh, lame that I could just barged in. Thanks, bro. Thanks. We're an hour and 55 minutes into the stream. Thank you all so much for clocking in, checking in, staying in with me. I am JJ, the part-time gamer. We are hanging out. It's been a music and Moscato and conversation and chill, a chat and chill kind of day. Friends, I hope you are enjoying your day. I hope that if you have a weekend, when your weekend comes up, whether that's tomorrow and Sunday or whether that's another day, I hope that you find space to relax, to reflect, to refresh, to recover, and to renew. I'm grateful that I am afforded the space and privilege to be here with you and to continue to be with you in this manner. And it's a privilege and it's a beautiful feeling, and I'm so grateful and so thankful. And I just want to acknowledge, being able to meet awesome people and being able to connect old friends with new friends. It's a beautiful feeling, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. So, all right. I'm going to drink water because we're an hour and 57 minutes in. I was actually planning on ending the stream a little earlier today because we're just doing the music of Moscato. We're just chilling. And while I have people here, I guess we're going to close off pretty soon in the next couple of minutes. One thing I do want to say is next Friday, friends, Spicy Taquito, she's no longer here. Our friend Spicy Taquito will be hosting a 24-hour stream to raise money for a great cause. Spicy is my best streamer friend. She is and I love everyone, but Spicy is number one. Spicy has been such a huge part of the channel as a moderator, as a viewer, as a community participant, as a fellow content creator and streamer. Just much love and appreciation to her. And so some quick announcements. For our stream schedule next week, I will not be streaming on Friday. Out of respect for that, I will be an active viewer within Spicy stream as much as possible, and in that time, I will be hosting Spicy. So, I hope that for all of you that please check it out. Come through, say hello. There's gonna be some cool shit going on. I'm really excited to see how it goes, and I'm just so happy that we're in a space where people are able to support each other, and just to go from there. So thank you all so much. All right. I think it's about that time, y'all. So we are going to end stream here, but before we do, I would like to do a final toast. I'd like to hold a toast to you, everyone for viewing, everyone that's shown love to the movement, everybody that has shown appreciation, everyone that has been a part of this movement that we've done. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. And cheers. I'm not kicking y'all off yet. Kelly, chill. 4J kicks us off stream. How you doing, Larry? Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Nah, we ain't going yet. All right, come on. All right, I'm gonna finish. We're finishing this for y'all. Doing it one time for stream. Oh god, that's so delicious. Oh my god, that was so good. Not gonna feel good later. I hope not, man. I hope I do. Like, yo, it's just fucking Moscato. It's not like that much. You're a bona fide basic B. Hell yeah! Basic bitch status. I fucking love it. And I'm about this life. Oh yeah, arts and crafts. Yes, it's like drinking sweet tea. That is very true. You're giving a final toast. Doing good. Just doing some arts and crafts. Trying to be creative. Who knows when it'll happen? Chuck. Y'all's look at him go. So proud. Oh, sheesh. What's the ABV? What's ABV? Oh, alcoholic beverage. Not much. I don't even know where it is. Sis, do you know? Because I can't tell. It's very light. It's very light. Like 5%, yeah. Now you gotta go for the water. I got water. All right. We're being responsible, friends. All right. It's important to be responsible. Okay. It's important to make sure that we are good. Yeah, see, 5%. That's a beer. Yeah, man. And I've had 5 servings of it. So technically, this entire bottle was 500 calories. Easy clap. Sheesh. Y'all already know. All right, y'all. Let me hydrate real quick. All right, friends. Let's figure out who we're gonna raid. And while we figure out who we're gonna raid, again, thank you all so much for clocking in, sharing space and time with me. I really appreciate y'all. Much love. All right. One person I would like to raid. One person I would love to raid, please, is there's a person I know. I don't know them personally. It's someone I just started following. Their name is Zach Fisher. Zach is an artist. They're getting back into the streaming game, and I'm really excited to see how they do. The really cool thing is that Zach is an artist, and Zach is in a relationship with an old friend of mine from high school who I recently connected with, and this person is such a lovable person. Shout outs to her. Much love. And you know, it's just a great opportunity. You know, I'm just really excited that to again start building connections with people and going from there. So what is this? Z Fisher Art. So please, friends, give our friend Zach. Please give our friend Zach a follow. Check out what they're doing. I'm really excited to introduce y'all to different people. Here we go. All right. But in the meantime, thank you all again, once again, for joining me. Much love and appreciation, friends. I am Jay, JR the Part-Time Gamer. We will be back on Monday morning for Mental Health Monday, where we will have our next discussion. We'll be talking about trauma. And there's some other things coming up within the pipeline. But I thank y'all so much for showing love. Ren! Happy Friday, Ren. I'm so sorry. But look, hey, Ren, we're going to raid another artist. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. All right, we're going to go from there, friends. Thank you so much. Let's go. Let's raid. Oh, be kind, be well, be good to others, and most importantly, yourselves. Much, much, much love. Let's go now. Okay, here you go.